Good morning, YouTubers out there. It's a nice, bright, sunny Sunday and day after a rain. No better time to go to the range. And going to the range is always good to bring some of your favorite firearms. Fortune Cookie 45LC coming to you with a comparison of two revolvers. One is a Smith & Wesson Model 25, chambered in .45 Colt. It's a classic revolver. Swing out cylinder with one stroke ejection. Has the old firing pin. Classic revolver. Very light trigger pull, very accurate, fun gun to shoot. Built on the Smith & Wesson N frame, which is their big frame, although they have a bigger frame now for their real humongous magnums. But this is the L frame, rather the N frame, which is bigger than the L frame, bigger than the K frame, but not as big as the X frame. Push cylinder latch. It has perhaps the finest iron sights ever put onto a production handgun. White outline rear with a red insert in the front sight. Very fine handgun. Then we have here a Ruger single action Blackhawk. One of the mainstays of the Ruger line of firearms. Very diverse line. The new model Blackhawk, open the loading gate and that frees the cylinder to turn for loading and unloading. Loads right through the loading gate and ejects with the little ejector rod. This one has a set of Ajax on it. Sights are very nice sights. Not quite as good as the Smith & Wesson, but pretty nice. Now this one happened to be chambered for .45 long Colt and has an extra cylinder for .45 ACP. So today we fired a bunch of rounds with the .45 ACP cylinder, and then I switched the cylinder out to allow the use of .45 long Colt. And the way that's done is you press this cylinder latch pin and take the base pin out. Then the cylinder comes out and the next one goes in and you put the base pin back in and you're in business. So, here's what these two revolvers do today. Let's go ahead and show you the targets. This is 12.5 yards distance. Target on the left was shot offhand 12.5 yards with the Smith & Wesson Model 25, and it's using 255 grain cast bullets. They're semi-wad cutters. Very accurate firearm. I'm sure if I shot it at rest, the group would be even smaller. But offhand, that's the best we can do today. That's a cold group. In other words, it came right here and that group. The target on the right was shot with the Ruger with a .45 long Colt cylinder. And that one loaded with 300 grain round nose flat point bullets, real heavyweight bullets, and 8 grains of unique, which is a pretty powerful load. You can use that load hunting. It'll probably go through most game animals. Broadside would go right through. Anyway, 6 bullet holes there. I think 2 of the bullet holes are together. What we did was we changed the cylinder out to the .45 ACP cylinder with a Ruger Blackhawk, and the groups there are not distinguishable. Not distinguished. They're fine for shooting and having fun with, but maybe it's the ammunition, or maybe it's the the chambering, the 45 ACP cylinder shooting in that revolver just doesn't shoot as well as 45 long Colt rounds. I don't know whether it's the shooter or whether it's the ammo, but it's not bad. It's all right, but it's fun. So these two revolvers are a great deal of fun to shoot and to own. And if you're looking for a big bore revolver, then you can't go wrong with either Smith & Wesson or Ruger. Ruger's will last a lifetime and can take loads as powerful as you want to put in there safely. Smith & Wesson is not recommended to shoot the real heavy loads. So I wouldn't shoot the 300 grain loads with this revolver, but the 255 grain loads with 8 grains of unique powder, pretty powerful load in itself. Just not as powerful as the 300 grain bullets with the same 8 grain charge of unique. So YouTubers out there, if you want a big bore revolver, these are among the best that you can get, and if you do, you won't be sorry. You'll probably keep them in your gun collection forever. You're probably never going to sell them because of all the enjoyment that they will bring you. And your family, your descendants, your heirs, your grandchildren, they are built very well and will last several lifetimes with good care and use and no abuse. Thank you very much, YouTubers. I hope you have a very nice day and enjoy your time at the range. Every time you go to the range, it's a time to really celebrate and enjoy the experience of coming out and shooting. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.